All right. One of the greatest rock and roll riffs ever. I just love that one. And John Sykes wrote it. John Sykes is an amazing, amazing guitar player. Really sad he's passed away. One thing I liked about John is he did it all. He wrote the songs, he played the lead guitar, he sang. I mean, it's amazing. John Sykes, when I look at John Sykes, I just wish that I would have took singing lessons when I was younger, so I could have done that. But I always thought it was cool to be, lead guitar player, not sing. But yeah, I definitely would have changed it. So John Sykes will greatly be missed. And I hung out with him. I had the pleasure of hanging out with John, and coolest rock star I've ever met and hung out with. I used to go out to the clubs down there in Hollywood in the 80s and 90s, and met John Sykes at a nightclub. And so we talked for a while. It was so cool. He was such a nice guy. I couldn't believe how cool he was. And the only rock star to ask me what kind of gear I was using. And he was truly interested. We talked about his girl and gear, and what he was using. He was using Mesa Boogies, and I told him, I said, hey, I've never been a Mesa fan. I never liked the Mesa Boogies, and he told me why he liked them. And he asked me what I was using at the time. I was using Kramer's and modified Marshalls, of course, 80s, and just an amazing guy. So cool to hang out with, and he's my favorite Thin Lizzy guitar player too. I know Gary Moore. I know really, really good, and I love him. But yeah, John Sykes is more my kind of style, kind of guy. And I went and saw the Thin Lizzy tour that he did after Phil Lynott passed away. And he remembered me. He was on stage. He saw me. He goes, hey, and he points at me like, hey, John, how's it going? So that was pretty cool. But yeah, my favorite Thin Lizzy guitar player. And a pretty cool story about joining Whitesnake. He loved Thin Lizzy so much that he didn't want to leave him. He loved Phil Lynott, and he thought it was a great gig. And so he charged Whitesnake a lot of money. It's an undisclosed amount. Nobody, I guess, knows. I searched it on the internet. But he asked for a huge amount of money because he didn't want to leave Thin Lizzy, and Whitesnake met it. They go, okay, we'll pay you. And so pretty cool, so because they wanted, a modern day, Guitar Hero kind of guy. So yeah, no one knows how much he was paid, but he was paid a lot. And so, but now my favorite band he was in, Blue Murder. I love Blue Murder. Their music is just second to none. I like it better than Whitesnake and Thin Lizzy. And I had the opportunity to see them, and he played Still of the Night. I mean, he played it perfectly and sang at the same time. It was absolutely amazing. So John Sykes, he'll be greatly missed. And like I say, it was so fun hanging out with him, and coolest rock star ever. For more guitar stories, I narrate Car's Guitar Channel, spelled K-A-R. Check it out. Lots of interesting stuff on his channel. So have a great day. Subscribe.